Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. I will call the April 10th regular board meeting of Paulding County to order and ask Brian if he'll bring the sign-in sheet and turn off your devices. I forgot to do that this morning. And we will have the invocation and the pledge, so stand with me, please. Gracious God, we humbly bow before you. Thank you for this day. Thank you for the springtime and new life. Thank you for the life that you bring to our lives and the reconciliation that we have through Christ. In His name we pray. Amen. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Under minutes, action to adopt the March 27th, 2018 work session minutes and the March 27th, 2018 board meeting minutes. Do I hear a motion?
Motion to approve.
Motion approved by Commissioner Davis. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Pownell. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Carries 5-0. Under announcements, the Board of Commissioners would like to present the 2018 Boys and Girls Club Week Proclamation to Michelle McGlamory, Wayne Glover, and Angela Ferris with the Paulding County Boys and Girls Club. If you all would please come forward as I read the proclamation, and then we'll get you on the front page of the neighbor. That's what Tom says. Proclamation 2018 Boys and Girls Club Week, April 9th through the 13th, 2018. Whereas the young people of Paulding County are tomorrow's leaders, and whereas many young people need professional youth services to help them achieve their full potential, and whereas the Paulding County Boys and Girls Club serves the youth who need us most in our community, whereas Boys and Girls Clubs instill young people with the self-confidence to believe they can succeed at anything they put their mind to, and stand at the forefront of efforts in the areas of academic success, healthy lifestyles, and leadership. And whereas Boys and Girls Club organizations in Paulding help ensure young people have a safe and supportive place to spend time and will provide them with the quality youth development programs. And whereas the Paulding County Boys and Girls Club will celebrate National Boys and Girls Club Week with some 4,000 clubs and over 2 million more children and teens nationwide. Now therefore, I, David L. Carmichael, Chairman of the Paulding County Board of Commissioners, do hereby proclaim April the 9th through the 13th, 2018 as Boys and Girls Club Week in Paulding County, Georgia. Furthermore, I encourage all citizens to join me in recognizing and commending Boys and Girls Clubs for providing the young people of our communities with comprehensive and effective youth development services. Would y'all like to speak to the microphone at all? Take a picture. Let's take a picture.
Thank you. Oh, I'd just like to say thank you, Commissioners. We really appreciate this. 3 of us are on the board of the Boys and Girls Club of Paulding County. We work real hard on the projects. What we do for the Boys and Girls Club is we work with the director, Ray Jones. We help the metro arm of the Boys and Girls Club raise money for this club, and all the money that this board raises stays in Paulding County, and that's why the board is there for each of the clubs in every area that the Metro Boys and Girls Club serve in. We have a golf tournament that comes up toward the end of the year in October. We have a ladies program. When is that program?
May 2nd.
May the 2nd is a ladies program. All of you ladies to come out. It is a breakfast at Longhorns. So,
And we just don't need just the ladies to come out, the men are welcome as well.
absolutely.
Michelle, would you tell everyone what you do? It's very important.
I'm a psychotherapist in a private practice,
And so,
and he's a founder.
so every board meeting, we're all laying back in the chair. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
He did say he was a fan.
Invited guests, we have none. Bid awards, action to award the purchase of the Heavy Technical Rescue Squad to the lowest responsible bidder, Rosenhauer, in the amount of $408,809. Do I hear a motion?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Approved by Commissioner Pownell and a second by Commissioner Crowe. Is there any discussion?
Yeah, I just want to say real quick, that is being paid for with lots of dollars. Some people asked us, so I just want to make sure they want to share.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Carries 5-0. We have no reports from committees and departments this afternoon. No one has signed up to speak on agenda items. Action on 3 consent agenda items. Do I hear a motion on those items?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Motion to approve by Commissioner Davis. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Collette. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries 5-0. We have no old business to talk about. Under new business, action number 1, or item number 1 is action to authorize the chairman to enter into a memorandum of agreement with the Georgia Department of Transportation in the amount of $187,500 for 50% of the preliminary right-of-way phase estimate cost for the replacement bridge on Morningside Drive over Mill Creek. Do I hear a motion?
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve by Commissioner Collette. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Crowe. And any discussion? Appreciate the brief this morning, George Jones. And all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries 5-0. Action to authorize the chairman to enter into a contract with Kimley Horn in the amount of $341,586.41 for preliminary engineering design services for the Bobo Road / Macklin Road and Bobo Road, Mount Tabor Church Road intersection. So these are 2 different improvement projects in that area. Do I hear a motion?
Make a motion to approve.
Motion to approve by Commissioner Davis. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Pownell. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
And any opposed? Motion carries 5-0. New business number 3 is action to authorize the chairman to enter into a contract with Kimley Horn in the amount of $283,509.19 for preliminary engineering design services for the Gold Mine Road at State Route 101 intersection improvement project. Do I hear a motion?
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve by Commissioner Pownell. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Crowe. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
And any opposed? Motion carries 5-0. New business number 4 is action to approve the agreements for use of facilities for early voting and election day polling locations between Paulding County Board of Elections and voter registration, Paulding County Board of Commissioners, Grace Point Church, Paulding County School District, and Westridge Church. Do I hear a motion?
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve by Commissioner Davis. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Collette. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
And any opposed? Motion carries 5-0. New business number 5 is action to adopt resolution 18-16, readopting and affirming the 5 ethical principles of a certified county of ethics as recognized by the Georgia Municipal Association. Do I hear a motion? Motion to approve. Motion to approve by Commissioner Collette, and I'll second that. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries 5-0. New business item number 6 is action to appoint Harold Lenincold to the Paulding County Industrial Building Authority with a term ending December 31st, 2019. Do I hear a motion? I'll make a motion that we appoint Harold Lenincold to the Industrial Building Authority as stated. Is there a second? Hearing no second, we will not be able to discuss this nomination. So let's move on to number 7.
Maybe ask for another motion.
Okay. Is there another motion for new business number 6?
I'd like to make a motion that we table this to the April 24th meeting, 2 weeks from today.
Commissioner Davis has made the motion that we table this appointment until our next meeting, which is scheduled for April the 24th. Is there a second? Hearing no second,
Make a motion, we deny.
okay, we cancel Commissioner Davis's motion, and Commissioner Pownell has made a motion to deny the appointment. Is there a second? Hearing none, we will not discuss the deny motion. What do you do, Coach?
You have to keep doing something until you come up with a motion you can get a second on. You have some other options. You have table indefinitely, you have table to a time certain, you have approved, you have denied.
Make a motion, we deny.
We just did that.
Okay, you're renewing your motion to deny. Got it.
We have a renewed motion to deny the appointment. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Crowe. Is there any discussion?
I think Harold's a great guy, and we've given our reasons. I have, and that was last year, and it's now, and it's not going to change in 2 weeks as far as the reason for conflict of interest, as far as I'm concerned. And I need to move on and get that done.
He's not only a great guy, he's a great American. He's a performer, an excellent performer in all his previous assignments. He's a Paulding County resident who loves his county and family. He's a personality that works well with other individuals. He would be a great appointment to work with the executive director of the Industrial Building Authority and the other members of the Industrial Building Authority. All those and many more. I don't want to take up any more time. I took up a lot of time this morning describing his capabilities and qualities. So I'll just say I'm disappointed that a person of his character and capabilities would not be accepted on this board. It's a board that needs a lot of work in the future. It's going to be doing a lot of work, and he was perfect to contribute to that.
I will say that nobody here has questioned him being a person of character. Heard nothing but positive things. I think the perception is, and perception's half the battle, if not more sometimes, but the perception is that he had a relationship with somebody that's doing the environmental assessment out at the airport. So then you connect that he sits on the IBA board, which is what you're wanting to do, and the IBA board sits on the Airport Authority board. The disappointment that I have today that we brought his name up before the board again when we've already discussed it and you knew where we stood. And I believe all four of us up here think that he's a nice guy with some great character. Has nothing to do with that, and that's what I'm disappointed that we're having to even discuss it.
You can understand my disappointment that 8 days ago, I put the word out that that's who I wanted to recommend, get with him, talk to him, read his resume. Let me know, because I don't want to have to table. I don't want to have to vote him down. You show how you feel about somebody's character by voting them up. So that's what we need to do today, and we'll take a vote at this time. All of
Well,
us.
I'd like to say something. Dave did send that email. And I've got that email here in front of me, and you did not say that you were going to be adding it to this meeting. Actually, I'm going to read this. This is a paragraph from the email sent by Dave that he just referenced that he sent. When he told us about this nomination, it says, quote, "Also, with the General Assembly adjourned, it is my responsibility to nominate a sixth IBA member. Harold Lincoln is available and a strong nominee with an awesome background, experience, and willingness to serve. He has formed his own LLC and is no longer associated with Michael Baker. Mr. Lennon Cole is a visionary with a pleasant teamwork personality. Of course, I do not want his nomination to be tabled or voted down. Angela will send you his resume, give him a call." And that's the end of the email. So Dave, maybe I should have made the assumption that you were talking about today. When we had an email exchange Thursday, which was 2 days after this was set, the agenda for this meeting had been released to the commissioners, and I had reviewed it, and Mr. Lincoln was not on that. So it was my understanding that you were not putting him forward for this meeting. I am willing to give consideration that perhaps the conflict that was previously had, that Mr. Lincoln previously had, because of his association with Michael Baker Group, has potentially been resolved, and I am willing to discuss that with him and confirm that. I've not been able to do that. That's why I had made the motion to table. I would ask the commissioners here to consider withdrawing the motion and letting us table this. If that's not done, I will be voting against either a motion to deny or a motion to approve.
Any other discussion?
Yes, I'd like to say something, please. It's not going to change from what I said this morning, but I'm going to say it again because some people are watching this and may not have seen this morning's meeting. The company I work for could do the retirement plan for the county, could do the retirement plan for Holland County Schools. But when I decided to run for office and I asked them for permission, they told me, yes, but you're going to have to sign a piece of paper. That paper is going to state that you will not do business with any of the county government until you're out of office. It went further to say, not only are you not going to do any business with the county governments, but you will not do any business until 2 years after you've been out of office. They do that on purpose because they understand, and when you're in the retirement business and you're investing people's money, you better understand ethics real well. They understand ethics. They understand relationships. Even when people sometimes don't mean to do things, it happens. After 2 years, usually an election's gone by, things have changed, and the ethics is kind of, at that point, the bad part of it's taken out of the mix, and everything's usually okay. The relationships have cooled off a little bit. I want to apply that same standard to this. I don't think it's wrong. I think as board members, we should apply that standard. If somebody wants to be part of the county and do something with the county, but they work for a company that profited from the county, I think they should wait 2 years. Also, on the other hand, I think someone who is an elected official for the county wants to now make money off the county when they're out of office, I think they should wait 2 years. That's why I had no problem signing that piece of paper from my broker dealer. The second thing is the promise was made. You can say you didn't make a promise to me, Mr. Chairman, all you want to, but you did make a promise to me that we would do one for you, one for us, and we would do this in the spirit of unity for the county, to show everybody that we're working together. And I would like to continue that, I would like to do that, and I would ask you to get with us, and let's find somebody we can put on there that shows we're working together, shows the spirit of unity that we're trying to accomplish, we're trying to pull the county together, and not make this political. Thank you.
Any other comments? I would gladly vote yes on the motion to table 24th, but the motion that's on the floor is motion to deny, which has a second. So, no other comments, we'll vote. All those in favor to deny, say aye.
Aye.
And those against, nay.
Nay.
I didn't hear everybody, I'm sorry.
I wasn't sure what
I have
Commissioner
no
Davis.
idea which way
Okay.
Commissioner Crowe voted, which is gonna make a difference.
I voted to deny.
Okay. So then it passed 3-2, correct? Yes, okay. All right, so it was denied 3-2.
Action, or item number 7 is action to adopt resolution 18-17 confirming executive session for the purposes of real estate and personnel. Do I hear a motion?
Make a motion to approve.
Motion to approve. Commissioner Davis, is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Pownell. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Carries 5-0. That is the conclusion of regular business. We have no executive session. We have no one who signed up to speak on non-agenda items. At this time, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
I move we adjourn.
Motion adjourned by Commissioner Davis. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Collette. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
We are adjourned.